The bridle will become to Bubby what Fred Astaire was to Ginger Rogers. He was her frame. His single job was to make her shine. Through his consistency, timing, and balance, Ginger could trust his frame. She could count on him for balance. She could be light as a feather, and with his help, she could be more powerful and graceful with him than she could ever have been alone. That is our next journey. Please enjoy Todd Johnson of the JBIT Ranch and Bubby as they play without the bridle. If you have any questions regarding natural horsemanship training, please see Todd at his booth. I'd just like to say a few things here about the JBIT Ranch. JBIT is located on over 128 acres in Berryville, with miles and miles of trails through orchards and fields and over 1,000 acres of ride-out available directly from the barn. The JBIT Ranch offers field and full boarding, a large coverall arena for all-weather riding, a riding and horsemanship lesson program for beginner to advanced on your horse or theirs, and owner-involved training. As I said earlier, Todd Johnson is a two-star licensed junior Parelli professional, and we are very pleased to have Todd back here again representing the JBIT Ranch. We appreciate their time here last year as we do this year. And as you can see, it does take a lot of trust between rider and horse, trust, confidence, and a willing attitude on both parts, and you can ride bridleless. The ability to ride bridleless does not come overnight. There's a lot of work involved. But as you can see out here, Bubby is a very well-conditioned athlete for one, but he also has a good mindset. He's a willing partner. Nothing phases him. You can't just go out and bounce those balls with a lot of horses. And he's going to move that along the top rail for us. It takes a little while for a horse to get used to this, just as it does for them to go over barrels or to walk across the top that makes noise and move. But once they do get used to it, and you can incorporate it into your training program with them, it provides a different outlook, a different venue, a little something more for them to do. It demystifies a lot of things. It sort of takes the spookiness out of some of these things, because you never know what you're going to encounter. As it said about JBIT, they do have 1,000 of acres to go trail riding over there that's open to them, and you never know what you're going to encounter in a ring, in an arena, whether it's covered or outdoors on the trail, or even just in your own backyard, in a paddock, in the yard, or in a even in a stall. You never know what your horse is going to experience. You never know what's going to set them off, what's going to spook them or anything. So any opportunity you have, look at that, folks, huh? How was that? Let's hear it. Well done, Todd. Well done, Bubby. Any opportunity you have to desensitize your horse to something, it's a wonderful opportunity. And as many an experienced instructor has said, anytime you are in the saddle or anytime you are handling a horse, you are giving that horse a lesson. If you handle it right, it's a good lesson. If you're not paying attention and you're rushing things, right, it can be a bad lesson. And you don't want to teach your horse bad habits. Again, that's Todd Johnson and Bubby. from JBIT Ranch up in Berryville, Virginia, just over the line here in Clark County.